So United host West Ham at home next in the Premier League and have been given another opportunity to gain ground on rivals due to results. We didn't take the opportunity against Everton. We cannot make the same mistake twice. Cunha will be available, but who will Amorim start after Crystal Palace? Let's run through all the team news and tactical talking points ahead of kickoff, as well as our match predictions. It's December and games are going to be coming fast. We've beaten Palace. Now a few days later it's West Ham at Old Trafford. In a few days we play Wolves as well. This is a game where United are expected to win. I remember the Everton game. Let's see if we can change it in this one. Will United go into a game where we're expected to win and perform? I don't even think we were expected to perform against Sunderland, but that's the game I want to see here. A routine 2-0 win. Probably unlikely. I'm going to run through the team news for United and for West Ham and just a tactical look at how the game's going to pan out. You let me know your predictions in the comments below. But this is another chance and an opportunity for United because of the results that have happened in the Premier League. Spurs dropping points, Newcastle dropping points. Bournemouth surprisingly losing at home to Everton. Villa are going to be playing Brighton. Both of those two teams are above us. And actually, you know what I didn't realise? Bournemouth have lost like 4 out of the last 5 games now and are in 14th place. Given that they were coming to Old Trafford in a few weeks' time, I was a little bit worried about them. But okay, 4. Interesting. Either way, you're looking at another opportunity. Now, we had that opportunity against Everton, and we did not take it in a game that we were expected to win at home and playing against 10 men, you can see there, for 80 minutes. And we were crap in that game. Now, the Palace game was a good response to that. Second half, anyway. First half, let's not speak about that. But good news is that Cunha's back and he's available. The concussion kept him out for a couple of games, and that's just standard protocol for concussion these days. But what's going to happen, right? These are the starting 11s. I'll tell you what, I've missed out because I've already taken him out of the team. Let me put him back in, just so I can take him back out again. For West Ham, Paqueta, right? He got the red card against Liverpool. See ya. So they need to replace him in the starting 11. But this was United's starting 11 against Crystal Palace, all right? It wasn't the most spectacular game of football from United in the first half, but the second half, we saw so much. It was just so much better from us. The touches, the tempo, the goals were great. The set pieces were good, but also how we controlled the game after that point. Crystal Palace didn't, I think, have a shot on target in the second half. They didn't really threaten us. Even I was crapping myself with the free kick at the end. But in terms of who I thought played well in that game, I thought Shaw was quite a standout player. Fernandes obviously got the 2 assists. I don't think the right-hand side was what it needed to be. Yoro, Ahmad, or Mbeumo, none of them really had a strong game against Crystal Palace. Obviously, Zirkzee got the goal, and that second half performance from him was class, and so was Mount. There were some good performers, there were some bad performers, and I think we could see some changes. I don't know, does it strike you as, because we won Ruben Amorim, you think Ruben Amorim is going to keep the team as it was? What do I think could happen? I think you could see Yoro drop to the bench and Mazraoui come in at right centre-back. For 2 reasons. Number one, look, Lenny is having a rough patch at this moment in time. And Ruben Amorim sometimes protects his players by just removing them from the spotlight. And maybe this is one of those occasions. Maybe not. It's not guaranteed. And also, I think it may... don't suppose you'll know what formation and lineup that West Ham... Because West Ham could play with 3 at the back. It could play with 4 at the back. It depends how they replace Paqueta. And I kind of know exactly how I think they're going to replace Paqueta. Because all they've surely got to do is bring Thomas Tuchel in. I don't know whether you play him as an attacking midfielder, whether you drop him into a different system. But that midfield 3 is horrendously defensive. And it's exactly how I would set up if I was West Ham in this game. Everton are giving you the blueprint, lads. Go there, try and get a goal in the first 20-25 minutes, sit in your defensive shape, discipline in your box, and you're going to make this United team struggle. So why wouldn't they do the same thing that Everton did? But Everton, to their credit, they had 10 men, and I actually think they played better than us anyway, regardless. And this isn't me like dropping Yoro. This is me just saying I think that Ruben Amorim might start Mazraoui. At some point this season, I want to see this happen. I don't know whether this is the game for it. I've spoken about it already quite a few times. I want to see Martinez coming at left centre-back and Shaw there. But if I'm going to pick out one danger man for West Ham, it's not exactly bloody hard, is it? You're picking out Bowen. That's going to be their threat. And he's going to play on the right-hand side. So I probably wouldn't start Martinez in his first game back in a match where the only real attacking spark for West Ham is going to be down that left-hand side. So you probably stick to Shaw, who had a good game against Palace. You probably stick to Delo, who had a good game against Crystal Palace. Not the best of games, but I think that's enough to contain Palace. You're not going to change the midfield. Fernandes and Casemiro just feels pretty set now for United. It has its weaknesses, but this isn't a midfield. They shouldn't be getting run through by this West Ham midfield. Famous last words and all that. You could, in theory, I suppose you could drop Fernandes deeper there, put Soucek on the bench and maybe bring Guilherme there. And that's if they want to go slightly more attacking and have more of a counter-attacking threat and Guilherme and Bowen on the wings. But if they want to go more defensive, you might play Soucek in the middle. I don't quite know exactly how West Ham are going to play. But the questions in terms of United going forward is, does Cunha come straight back into this starting 11? I think I'm torn between this one. I kind of think that Ruben Amorim's going to stick to the team that he had against Crystal Palace for the first half. I mean, we were, let's be honest, gash in their first half against Crystal Palace. It was absolutely atrocious. That's it. There's only one change I've done there. Mazraoui coming in for Yoro. I might be wrong on that one as well. You know what I really want to see in this game? I want to see us get these two back in the game a bit more, man. These last couple of games, I don't know whether it's because teams have been doubling up on them or just doubling up on that right-hand side, but getting Bumo in better positions. Get Ahmad in better positions. Simple, right? Now, that's my starting 11. I think that's what I'm going for. I think Cunha will come off the bench, likely for... I suppose it depends how the game is going. It could be for Mount, it could be for Zirkzee, and then you might see Cunha playing further forward. I think Cunha will come on into this game, and it's not me dropping Yoro because I think he's playing awful, but I think Amorim might protect him in this one and start Mazraoui instead. That's my starting 11 and my prediction for this game. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win because I want to manifest it. Just be professional, lads. We don't need to be spectacular against West Ham. We don't need to pull up trees. We don't need to have the performance of the season. Just do your job. Exactly the same as I said against Everton, and that just went spectacularly wrong. But we've been given another opportunity, only a week later, to push that and bury that memory and then kick on. West Ham next, then Wolves. Win both of those, and it'll feel good. You can let me know your predictions in the comments. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win and only one change. Mazraoui coming in at right centre-back, and I think Cunha will come off the bench. But I don't know. You can let me know what you think in the comments, as you always do.